Hi-de-ho, everybody. I'm Natalie. I'm kind of here on a half-half mission. Usually, no matter what I pop online for and go live, people will ask, can I ask a question? Can I have a question? So many readings are kind of officially open, but I'm here just for chat as well. I haven't had a laugh all day. It's been a gloomy day. It's been that there's no other way to say it than describe it as a bad kind of gray, rainy day. Bad gray, if you know what I mean. Where it's oppressive, it's heavy. You don't see anybody walking down the road laughing, singing, carrying on. You don't see anything. It's almost like there's no heartbeat to the day. And really great here. They call for rain most of the day. It didn't start raining until early this evening, and it's a pittering, pissy kind of rain. I am here really late. I wouldn't be surprised if any of the tribe shows up at all. I never start this late. I just am just because. Just because. But it's a very dark night here tonight. I got my outside lights on. I always have them on. I've got my deck, my pole, and my big umbrella. That's been put into place. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Hi, Susie Ann. Well, happy Mother's Day to you as well. It's a very special day. It's supposed to be the most popular holiday of every year is Mother's Day. Before we had cell phones, they would say uh, the phone companies handling long distance phone calls would be absolutely insanity on Mother's Day. The post office with gifts being sent, same difference, same thing, same thing. So, but it's ready. Tomorrow, today I was freezing all day. I was just cold, cold, cold. And I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. My hands were like ice. I could barely move them. And tomorrow it's supposed to be sunny, cloudy periods. Possibilities are low, but the possibility for rain is there. But it's supposed to go up to 17 Celsius. That's comfortable weather. That's no sweater weather. You know what I mean? You go short sleeve t-shirt on if you wanted to. Hi, Jean in the Woods. Apprehensive. Yeah, you figured if something's going to happen bad, negative would happen in weather like we had today. A real crappy, like I don't mind fog. I don't mind rain when it's a real rain instead of this piddly, pissy stuff, making it just wet enough that you can't really go outside and do anything, but it isn't really raining. You know, that drives me crazy. Um, and like I say, I like the fog and I like the rain if it's a good rain. I can even handle the gray, but there are shades of gray. This gray today was not a good gray at all, no matter what. I had music going, didn't help. Put a movie on, didn't help. You know what I mean? I watched TikTok. When you get watching TikTok, 3, 4 hours flies by before you even know it. And there wasn't really anything, I don't know, that captivating, I guess. So, yeah. I like watching other people celebrate Mother's Day. I have children, don't get me wrong, but I can't. I see everybody wishing their moms, dead or alive, happy Mother's Day. My mother's still alive, and I can't bring myself to wish her happy Mother's Day. She should have never been a mother. She was, well, let's say, how come, what's the word? In public and in the neighborhood, that type of thing, she put off the air of a dutiful mother. I'll give credit where it's due. She kept like spotless house all the time. Spotless. Like, do you remember when the shag carpeting got popular back in the like early 80s, late 70s, early 80s? And you used to have to rake them. There was a rake that went we bought that went with them. You have to, and it would look gorgeous. We weren't allowed to walk on that carpet, and it was right in the living room. It was wall to wall carpeting, gold. And we weren't allowed. You get your ass kicked in if you walked on that carpet until she thought it was okay to. She was a clean freak. And she cooked meals every day. But there were other parts to her, that weren't normal. So it's like when Mother's Day gets over, it's like, good, it's over, you know. Lashae, I'm so glad you're here, Lashae. I'm out of candles right now, Susie Ann. That's unusual for me. I don't have any candles in the house. I think I've got one little white one, a quarter of one left. And I keep forgetting to put them on the list. Your aunt had an orange one, or did she really? Yeah. God, they were terrible though. I mean, they look good if you never use the rug. You keep it, you you rake it once, you know, and that was it. Type of thing. We're going back a little while. It doesn't seem that long ago to me. Really doesn't. I can still see that living room. I can still see it. Lashae, stick around. Let me finish my cigarette. I'm gonna finish my tea. I should have made a fresh one. And I'll give you a reading there. I'll pull a card for you tonight. Remember I said the last time? And I said we'll get you done first. Here we go. I don't know what I'm doing on this late either. It's going on 11:45 here. It's almost midnight. But something pulled me on. I don't know why. I just finished a personal reading. So I finished that. It's all been processed. Everything's been done. Just waiting to click to upload it to YouTube. I told the person, I said, you're reading, you'll have it by morning. So when I knock off here, I'll just begin her upload and she'll have it way before morning because I get up through the night quite a bit, 10, yeah, it's really late. I don't think I've ever come on this late before. So what the hell? You never know what's going to happen. But I felt a bit of a pull. I really did. So my mother wouldn't have things like floor pillows. No. Our front room, the dominant colors were blue and red, but two-tone blue on the walls. And the Chesterfield was a tri-piece, 3 pieces, a corner one. And she paid a lot of money for it. It was well made. That thing is probably still kicking around today. I'm sure of it. Yes, that's right. That's right, Lashae. I always start like between 8 and 9, 9:30 at the latest. And I've never been on this late before. That's why I put mini readings, donation $10 in. I'll put it's chat as well. Mini readings in chat. So I'll be here for a little bit. As soon as I feel like I can sleep, then I will. I am sleepy. I'll watch some movies today on that Tubi, Tubi TV. And for the last couple days, I've been finding some pretty decent movies with well-known people in them, and I'm shocked. So I've been watching some movies. And I should have went to bed an hour ago. I didn't, but it doesn't matter. Because the way I go to bed at night, I switch on TikTok while I'm in bed, and I just hold the cell, and before I know it, it's 2 a.m. When I start to doze and I'm dropping the phone, then it's time. It's time to get off. So, have you got a particular question, Lashae? Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I haven't even done anything yet. My lights behind me they've got to be recharged. They're almost out. That pisses me off. I've got to fix that up anyway. If you got any particular question, anything you want to know about? I know you're right there, but I got to pull my chair up a bit. Thanks, hon. Definitely have to get some candles. I keep forgetting them. Okay. Oh my goodness, really, Lashae? That's interesting, Gene. Maybe that's what it was. Planetary influences today, maybe. I didn't like it at all. This is for Lashae. We're just doing a general poll for Lashae, but note of interest, spirit, is that she has a birthday coming up soon, and she's got a trip planned to go to California. Just to throw that in there. You're going to find it really warm, I think, aren't you? I hope the sun shines tomorrow, off and on at least. It'll pick me up. It was a quiet day. Even quiet online. I kept checking, online and stuff. And this is for Lashae. What's coming up for Lashae? Well, Miss Mary Jane. Welcome, Miss Mary Jane. I know it's really late. I don't know what I'm doing here this late. I really don't. And that's why I put in the title, mini readings, chat too, So whatever comes to be. Let's see what we've got for you here, Lashae. You got some pretty awesome cards here. What's after that, though? I'm losing my damn hair. I take biotin as well. Oh, it's a nice reading. I got to stop here pulling these cards. Look at that. I don't know. I'm seeing some kind of shift going on in your life here, Lashae. From the little bit that I know about it, kind of a thing. 8:49 there. Still early. You're just beginning your real evening. Mary Jane. Because it's 10 to 12 here. It's almost, I've never, just talking to Lashae about it, I never go on this early. I'm on this late when I'm on. But I never go on this late. I'm always earlier, between 8 and 9:30 at the most, usually. But Lashae, the first card I got, and that's what I'm feeling right off, is that there's some kind of a shift coming in your life. It's going to become more busy and more full. You'll have more purpose. We got the King of the Ocean here. Yeah, I won't be long behind you, Mary Jane, I'm sure. This might be the only reading I do here tonight. It'll be for Lashae. The King of the Ocean shows you straightening things up and getting things in order. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. He's a good card, though. He just is. What is he again? All right, way at the front. He's in here somewhere. Where'd you go, you little bugger? There he is. Yeah. I heard the word. This is just I'm telling you what I heard. Fiscally responsible. I don't know. That's what I heard. I'm just putting it out there, putting it forth. There he is. Such a noble man. He's the father figure of the tarot. He represents traditional values of the mature man, order, authority, protection. His regal throne, carved from rock, shows that he is steadfast in his purpose and will hold fast to his territory if opposed. He does not take the easy option. He rules wisely and protects those he cares for. The crystal scepter in his left hand symbolizes his power. The king of the ocean is a symbol of order. So, if chaos has ruled recently, Lashae, in your life, know that order and balance is going to soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you're going to be able to reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes, an end. And at home, you'll soon be getting more organized, and at work, good leadership and management will reign. As a person, the king makes the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or a father figure. The advice: it's time to get your work, your finances, and your home in order. Take control to protect your assets. You have the power. Keywords are focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, boundaries. This getting things in order, this is you getting prepared for any changes that are going to come up. Like I said, I can feel a shift of some kind for the better. And you're probably going to get your head into the zone and say, okay, I'll live as if it's actually, I can see it coming to me. I'll be ready for it. I'll prepare for it. That's getting everything in order, getting it straightened up, cleaned up, straightened out. That sort of a thing. I see you getting rid of stuff that you don't really need anymore, you don't use. I see you doing that kind of a gutting out of the house, you might say. You'll tackle room by room. What's in this room that I don't have to have and I don't need and I really don't care if it's here, and you'll start picking things. You'll open closets. What's going on in here? And really making your house look so orderly, but it's so comfortable at the same time. And here's when things just start. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel the change. You're gonna feel the shift. Look at that. When things start to move, you get geared down and things start to move. This is a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing. Chariot. You just got to watch your ego when you're doing. Don't step on other people's toes. Don't do that. Don't push your weight around. Don't disregard people. I'm not saying you're like this. I'm just saying these are human things. Make sure you don't do these things. That's all I'm saying. The Truth. Good evening, Truth. How are you? It's nice to see you. Welcome back. If you can keep the path before you clear and free, you'll feel very much like him, the way he's moving through. This is not hard. It's rather simple. The seahorses are taking him where they know he needs to be, and all he's doing is controlling the reins. They're doing the work. He's very comfortable. This is you. It's all part of it. Is that right? That's a huge change, Gene. Now, I always like to bring up the generic. You guys know that. You're moving into unknown territory. I can tell you that as well. You're moving into unknown territory. I just picked that up. I did. This is going to be new. I'm hearing the word fresh behind new and fresh. Not taking any chances here or putting anything at risk. by what you're going to move into. There's nothing you're not going to, you're very comfortable. I get that. Comfortable, hopeful, anticipated. You're pretty much open going in. You're an open vessel. You're open. You're not shut down. You're not expecting things. You're going in open. This kind of a thing. Is that right? Oh my God. Oh my God, Lashae. But you are really going to go forward here. It'll be well worth wherever you're going, whatever you're moving into is going to be well worth everything you put into it. Everything. It's beautiful. As far as the generic side, this is indicating this is the time for you to start to make some serious progress. By the way, travel is going to be favored now as well. So are moves connected with work. The card's also a sign that, wow, every aspect of your life is going to feel like it's surging forward. But balance is going to be necessary for you. So you gotta be able to look ahead and keep your head up, but at the same time, staying in the present moment to make sure nothing goes astray or askew. Do you know what I mean? So you're the one that's in control in all aspects here. That's what I'm getting. You're the one in the driver's seat. You're the one with the reins. You're the one that's in control, complete control. Also, watch how you're treating people, as I said, or treat people around you with care. Take the time to slow down for a minute and treat others around you with care. Make them feel like they have your undivided attention. That's important. Make them feel that they're getting this from you. Wow, she's listening to me. Let them spill. The timing will work out. Don't worry about the timing being held up and this kind of thing. It'll all work in your favor. Don't worry about it. But you have to remember, this card is a card of very high, fast-moving energy, not human sensitivity at all. That's why you have to consciously care for people and treat them with special care. It'll feel frustrating at times, but that's what's expected. But good timing and being aware of your own ego, that's going to be essential as well. If you want to keep things on the go. You could be showing, I don't think you are, but it's showing the purchase of a new vehicle of some kind. The advice. It's time to actively move forward with your plans. Keep your ego in check when you need to. Enjoy this time of power and motivation. You are moving with this card at a really an awesome speed. Like you're moving forward, but it's at a very relaxed, kind of cool way. There's no tension. There's no anxiety. There's no panic. There's none of that. This is very comfortable for you. This place, wherever this is very comfortable for you. You know. Yes, good. It sure does, Mary Jane. Yep. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiny Tim. Good stuff. Yes. And you got to love that, what you just said about organic. Start moving forward with your plans, even if it's just baby steps to start out with. Just watch your ego. Your keywords that go with this card are journeys and determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. I like that you guys can always come back after the stream and you can watch it again. It's a good one. I don't believe I've ever pulled this card for you, Lashae. course, my memory, you can't Google anything on my memory. It's shit, but this card isn't shit. It's the last thing. There we go. How's that? That should put a smile on your face. A really nice smile on your face. How wonderful is this? Yeah. Hi, Samantha. That's good, Lashae. I'm glad. Ace of Cups, baby. I'm telling your girlfriend, Ace of Cups. It's a beautiful card. It's funny because where the card before that, the Chariot, was about everything except emotions. No room in that card for emotions. And the next card right on top of it, it's all about emotions, which is kind of ironic a little bit, you know. That's beautiful. Excuse me. I'm glad I did your reading first, as you can hear the bell going off. And I'm glad these cards are coming up because this is nice. Maybe you're the reason I'm here tonight. It could very well be. There's a lot of love with this card. This is almost like you're happily ever after. After preparing, you're prepping right now, and you said that that's correct. So you're prepping your home and your life. And then you start on the trip and you're moving along. You're going forward. The energy is really good, really solid energy. And you're sliding right into the land of love where everything is about love. Okay? Generically, this card is bringing you your heart's desire because you're going to be finding fulfillment through maybe an artistic pursuit or a new relationship. I heard music is in there somewhere. There's music in between. Artistic pursuit and new relationship. Music is in between. You may create a baby, quote unquote. That's going to be your project and yours alone. Could be a new business, a book, planting a garden, decorating your home. This card along sometimes with the Queen of the Ocean, and she's not part of this though, reflects on motherhood and joy. The Ace, while being a positive card, can also bring emotions that can be overwhelming, but in a good way. I laugh at this part of the card because it never changes for me. It's always the same. You're moved to tears by something you're witnessing or being exposed to or being a part of. You've been pulled into something, and you will probably get the ugly face cry. You'll be doing that kind of crying over something good and beautiful. You'll be touched very deeply. You'll be moved to tears. So, and it's okay. So don't fight it if it happens. Open your heart. Trust. You need not be overwhelmed by emotion, but do be open to what comes to you. Consider everything coming your way. Don't dismiss it so quickly. Beginnings and passion, creativity and fulfillment, overflow of emotions. And the final word on this card is intensity. Intensity. Maybe you're going to have a love at first sight experience. I don't know. I really don't know. You're going to need a bit of a rest and vacation after all, because there's a lot of stuff here in the first three cards, because I pulled a few for you. And the Four of Swords. You don't want to get burned out. You don't want to rust out, but you don't want to burn out from being too active or rust out from not active enough. That's not even part of this. Scratch rust. Scratch the word. But you are going to need to take some kind of a break after all the mayhem here and all the good mayhem, basically, okay? You need to learn how to lay back and relax. You need to learn how to enjoy the fruits of your own labor. When you feel that you need to back off of life, it's for its own sake, for itself, pull back a bit. You don't got to step right out altogether. Pull back. Take a deep breath. Let it out very slowly. Very, very, very slowly. You're going to be doing that a lot, or you will need to do that a lot. Okay? That way, you stay straight in your seat. You're not going to be leaning one way or the other, or, this kind of a thing. All metaphors, but I think you understand what I'm saying. Make sure to slow down when you have to slow down. You may need a break after the first 3 cards. You may need to just stop to take it all in, to realize what is realistic here. Is this really happening? I need to come up for air. I need a breather. You're getting yourself in a situation that's got a ton of potential for growth for you in your life moving forward. It's a beautiful card for you. Really, 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 really nice. In my favorite suit. And there's the card. A lot of potential. There's a lot to be gained when this card pops up in your reading. Okay? It shows your dedication to yourself, your life, your family. It's beginning to pay off. You're going to start to get a glimpse of the possible rewards that you are really seeking. And while you're maybe not be seeing the riches or acknowledgement as of yet, might not be seeing what you dream of yet, but there's potential here for success. This may mean a little more hard work from you, Lashae, a little more sacrifice, time, attention to detail especially. But all this effort that you have to put in is going to be worthwhile for you. The advice, don't doubt your own abilities, your own inner power, your own intuition, everything that goes along with those things. Don't doubt yourself at all. Keep going. Why? Because you're on the track of success. You're headed in the right direction here, Lashae. You really are, for the best of things to happen and to come for you. This is beautiful. Keywords for that card are money and perseverance, dedication, work, investment, time, and success. The final card is one of my favorites. It's a beauty. It's beautiful. Look at this. The Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity is the prompt on this card, and it's a beauty. I love this card. I always smile. It makes me feel good when I see it. It doesn't matter if it's 20 times a day. I'm never tired of this card, ever. Money's coming. Money is coming. You're going to receive a reward, or it'll be given as a gift. Or you might be able to see an opportunity to generate more income through new work maybe, or personal progress, projects. In relationships, this ace is showing stability. Another meaning of the card could be moving to a new home, using your money wisely to invest in a property. Not so sure about that. I don't feel it. I don't feel it at all. Overall, the Ace of Pentacles is basically revealing for you a very happy, stable, and successful time in your life. So take back what I said earlier. This is your happily ever after card. The advice, maximize your good fortune. Make your money work for you, not you for your money so much, because you deserve it. It's time to make a wise financial decision as well. You may be buying something, maybe a summer camp, extra piece of property. Keywords, beginnings and finances, new jobs, success, property, security, and creativity. I love this card. This one ties everything up. All these other cards are leading right into this. This is the final and the result, the big picture, you might say. All right, there you go, Lashae. Now, bear with me. I put these cards back in. I would have pulled the Wild Unknown tarot because I have them out, but I don't know. Something told me just stop right there. Just to stop right there, so I did. Lashae. Now, I heard a couple jingles. Let me see what we got. That's beautiful, Lashae. It's nice that she's home. Oh, I've got 3. Okay, the person that is up next. Oh, Samantha. Samantha, you're up first. A general card. Yes, ma'am. Right, coming right at you. Samantha, let me know you're here, my dear. Nice to know your daughter's home. That's really good. Samantha, where you at, Sam? I'm gonna have to make a cup of tea. I got a few questions to answer here. There you are. There you are, my dear. Okay. I'm gonna pull a general card for Samantha. Be with us, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somewhere to go. Samantha, what's coming her way? Okay, I'm going to cut right here. I'm going to pull one of these first before I begin. The Wild Unknown Tarot. This is for Samantha. She's asked for a general reading. Please bring up, represent what needs to be highlighted here. What needs to be highlighted for Samantha? Yeah, I want tea. Make us a cup of tea. Will you there, Lashae? I like 2 sweeteners, please. Cream, milk, whatever. I prefer carnation milk in my tea. But where I'm a real strong coffee drinker, I always have coffee cream, so I use it in my tea as well. It tastes pretty darn good, as long as the tea is made right. Tea's got to be made right. So, I've got enough coffee and tea to do me for a year. My youngest son was by last Saturday. He said, he came in 3 bouquets of flowers and all this stuff. He said, I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm doing Mother's Day now because I have to work on Mother's Day. So we're doing it now. So he bought me 2 big, huge cans of coffee and the biggest box of King Cold tea you can buy. It's huge. It's massive. 200 and odd number, 260, I think it was this. Normally they're 200 baht. 200, I don't know. There's a lot. And unbelievable. I'm surrounded by flowers here right now. I don't know why I even started talking about that. What got me going on that? So tomorrow will be a quiet day for me. My middle son just doesn't do holidays and stuff. I won't, you know. If I hear from it, I'll be lucky. The eldest son has to work tomorrow, so there won't be anything Mother's Day-ish happening here in my house tomorrow. It's the way it goes. Yeah. But when you're a mom and you wrap your life around your children and the day comes, they're not there for you to wrap anything around. They're gone, you know, and they got their own lives. It's just the way it is. I'm not a helicopter parent, but I keep in touch with my kids enough to know what's going on with them. So, well, what did we pull? The Daughter of Wands. For you, Samantha. The Daughter of Wands. From the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let's see what that's all about. Major Arcana. That would be like the Page of Wands. That's not a Major Arcana. It's Wands. Natalie, where are you going with your head? Keep your head on straight. Swords. Wands. There's the 10. It should be the next one. And it is. Same as the Page of Wands. The Daughter of Swords. That's not it. That's not the card. Why? How did I get... I've been doing stupid things like this all night. I have. Bear with me. I went too far. I want wands, damn it. Will you give me wands? Thank you. There's the Sun. There's the Daughter. Here we go. The Daughter of Wands is a free spirit, a true visionary creature. She usually waits till later to settle down or to start a family because she's busy with her career. She can be stubborn and much stronger than she looks. As with all the Wands family, the daughter makes a dangerous enemy. Don't get on her bad side. This card can also represent a woman going through a transformation or a spiritual breakthrough. So that's the very first card we pulled from the Unknown Tarot. Okay, now, what's the first card on this side? Let's see. Okay. Good. That's where we'll stop right there. The very first card, Sam, the Knight of Pentacles. And he represents loyalty, my dear. Loyalty. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 Samantha. I got the wrong book, though. The Knight. Very nice card. Very nice card indeed. I need a cup of tea. Where's that tea, Lashae? Wouldn't that be cool? If we get so far in technology, we could zap things like that to each other. You could make 2 cups of tea, and boom, the push of a button, click of a button. There's the tea sitting there with steam rolling off it. That would be pretty cool. That really would be cool. Even better if you know how to make a good cup of tea. This knight may not be dashing. He's like a reality dose of reality. Samantha, this guy is, he's going to be a reality for a bit. He's not known for having, yes, there's Star Trek. He's not known for someone that has a lot of charm. Okay, he's very serious, almost to the point of being a nerd. He's very slow and he's steady. He plans every move he makes with care. He may not be charming, but he is loyal and he is trustworthy. So any offer that he makes can be taken seriously. He often appears in readings to show businesses, investments, projects that have good future potential. In property, he's associated with choosing the perfect home. Maybe he's a real estate guy, who knows? This is the right time to make a serious decision about your long-term future. Things for you to think over. Advice: hard graft may not be exciting, but I tell you, the results that going things the hard way, the long way, the tried and true way, but longer, it's going to leave you with great fulfillment. Great fulfillment. It's going to be exciting. Keywords for him: order and planning. There's trust, work, property, investments, and progress. That's what all this is about, is progressing. It's a nice card. It's a good card. The next card we have, I'm really liking it for you as well. The Security card of Tarot. Security. Four of Pentacles. I would have to say probably the best four in the whole deck is the Four of Pentacles. It sounds like your hubby. Are you serious? Isn't that something? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So we got another pentacle here, and it's a 4. And it's a good one. There we go. And there's not many people you could describe that way. You know what I'm saying? If people hear his name, oh, yes, I know him. He's a good fellow. He's a good man. He's a good fellow. Not, oh, that guy's a card. He's so funny, blah, blah, blah. It isn't like that, but people respect him. And they say, his word is good. He's got a good reputation for his word being good. For when he tells you is the truth, he shoots straight from the hip. He doesn't mislead people. And they have respect for him, and they like him in the way that they can respect him. But their reaction to hearing his name is a little different to maybe from what the other people, you know. So this is the Security card of the tarot. This is when your finances are on track. Work and relationships are happy and they're stable. And you're able to provide and you're able to care for others. Overall, you've reached a point at which you could sit back for a little while and just appreciate the strong foundation that you've built. However, because this security has been hard won, you could even resist positive changes. You don't want anything affecting the good spot that you're in. But don't dismiss everything so quickly. Consider everything. The advice, enjoy this period of calm and order, but do stay open to new possibilities as well. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Keywords are stability, finances, property, protection, balance, order, and foundations. So this is the card of security. You can feel it right off the. I feel it. It's reeking off the card for you, Samantha. It's reeking off the card for you. You're about to come through a nice time and a good time, really and truly. Now, there's 2 left. This is the second to the last. Okay, you got the King of Swords. He's all about ambition and motivation. That's what he's all about. So, bear with me. As soon as I'm done this reading, I gotta make a tea. Oh, I'm hearing the rain pitter down outside. It's late, it's dark, it's raining. I need tea. Goes with. This man is very clever. Just heard an animal squealing. The man is clever, and he's often a strong leader in a professional career. He's a really good strategist. He's got charm and ambition, but he can exert pressure as well. He's patient to succeed, impatient to succeed. He can be relied upon to offer calm and logical judgment. Another meaning could be that legal issues may need your attention just now. And if the king comes up as the U card, if it's resonating with you, you're to take a logical approach. This is a time for mental agility rather than emotion. It's not a card of emotions or sincerity or any of that because it is swords. It's a card of the mind, the brain, the consciousness. Okay? Not emotion. The advice, you just make sure whatever you're dealing with, Samantha, that you look to the facts before you make any decisions at this time. All right? Thanks, Lashae. I wish I could reach over and grab that cup. I really do. I'd take the whole pot. Keywords are fairness and balance, incisiveness, decisions, strength, justice, and support. So anything that you've got on the go yourself, Samantha, you've got the support that's needed to get through, to come out in the best possible way. It's all going to work in your favor, no matter what's going on. How do I know that? You got really the number one best card in the whole deck next. It's the last one. Ten of Cups. All is well with this card. The Happily Ever After card. It's very powerful. Long drawn out things that you've been dealing with. Maybe there's one or two things are coming to an end. You're finally completing them. You're reaching the goal. You're hitting the target at 100%. It's over. There. You've accomplished something. You've done something. You went from start to complete finish. It's beautiful. It's a card where your challenges and whatnot, they come to an end with this card. They really do. Things are a feeling of accomplishment, as a matter of fact. Love grows and bonds deepen in romance. While your social and family connections are going to grow and they're going to thrive. Oh. Anything you do with others is favored now. This is stuff like from celebrations to team sports. Old disagreements that may have been hanging around on the outskirts of your life here, they're going to be overcome. They're going to be overcome. Any differences of opinions and debates and arguments are going to be overcome for the spirit of togetherness. Coming together, leaving their weapons at home or outside the door, you know. And everybody's getting along and everybody's behaving. There's no bickering. There's no arguing. There's no debates. Everybody's very happy. And they're all coming together for the name of love, you know. Children are going to thrive. And your own home is going to become a beehive of activity for a little while. Equally, you're enjoying prosperity and work success. And another meaning of the 10 is finding your dream home. Advice. You can feel blessed for the life that you have. It's time to celebrate. Keywords: family, love, weddings, home, security, children, and celebration. That, my dear Sam, was your reading. It was a darn good one. Really nice reading. I got to put my kettle on. I got to be a minute. I make tea the old-fashioned way. In the kettle, on the stove. I'm trying to not step on my dog. I'm trying to not knock everything over in the process. Because he's not moving. Are you, little cheddar? You're not going to move for mama, are you, baby? No, not moving for nobody. He says, no, I'm comfortable. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm okay. That's what he's saying, little cheddar. Okay. Somebody here. Day breaks into night. Oh. Are you quite comfortable there? You like yourself, don't you? Yeah, stole my seat, you little geezer. Don't you look at me like that. And the days steal into nightfall to get us through. Oh, oh. Into God. Just waiting for the water to boil. It boiled very, very quickly, I'm sure. Can I have some room? Can I have some room? Can I have a kiss? Oh, thank you, sweetheart. That was a delicious little kiss. Yes, it was. But I'm sorry, but I have to sit here, hon. Lift your butt up so I don't sit on it there. Who do we have? We'll see who we've got up next anyway. What did I miss? Well, I stood up for 2 minutes. Jeez. You bought a hot. Oh, you brought a hot pot. I didn't know what you meant for a minute there. Sorry. We just did Samantha's thing, so this sounds like a good idea, Gene in the woods. Yeah, Lashae had a really nice reading. She really, really did. Asked, what do you think being a mod is going to do? What do you think it's all about? I don't just make anybody moderators. There's my water's boiling. You gotta sit back down here, sweetie. I gotta sit back down. You say, yo. Okay, let's see. Who is up next? I'm sorry for the wait and the hold up. Okay. So we just did Samantha. Oh no. Lashae. I'm very sorry still about your mom. It's funny because I was thinking of you and your mom today. It's the truth. Universe is my witness. I swear everything on the universe. But you and your mom popped through my head today. I know why, because it's Mother's Day. That's why. That's why. There's connection. Some reason I thought of you. There's a couple people I thought of, but I did think about you. That's amazing. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. What a gorgeous gift. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. That's beautiful. Now, see who the next person is. That's amazing. Just a beautiful, beautiful gift from Lashae. Made my whole night worth it coming on just for you. Just from you. If I can get this thing to scroll down. Hello. Oh, Mary Jane. Okay. Oh, really? This is interesting, Mary Jane. Thank you so much too. Thank you. Okay. Mary Jane. That's a very interesting question. A very interesting development as well. Is hubby's diet change on purpose? You're asking basically if he's got a method to the madness. If there's a method going, there's, you know what I mean? Is there um, a specific reason why he's had a change in his diet, or is he? It's just the way it looks, you know. Mary Jane wants to know if her husband's change in diet, um, if it's deliberate. Is he making dietary changes deliberately? That'd be something if it was. There's nothing to say he's not. That's for sure. You still here, Mary Jane? Are you still here, Mary Jane? Jeez, I don't want to start without her not being here. Yeah, it's a wet night. I do whatever I have to cheer up the atmosphere, though. I'm going to cut right here, but I'm not going to start reading until she let me know when you're back, Mary Jane, and we'll begin the reading. I got the deck cut. I just have to flip the cards. Um, you guys will think I'm nuts, but I know I'm not alone in this. I'm not. I'm not the only person. I still have my Christmas tree up. It's lit right now. All the boughs, the pine boughs over the windows, the door, they're all lit up. Looks very much like Christmas in here. Looks like Christmas Eve. Out on my deck. And there's a doorway takes you down the hallway to the bathroom, the bedrooms. They're all lit up. They're colored lights. The lights inside are mostly all white lights. They're the clear lights. Out on the deck, there's three sides. Three sides on the deck. I said the deck word. It's like saying the F word with him. It sets him off. But I've got colored bulbs that go around three sides of the deck. And they go down the railings on either side of the stairs that take you down. Like I said, I'm not embarrassed about it because I'm not the only one. I am not. I've seen it on TikTok. There's people doing TikTok and they've got a Christmas tree all lit up in the background, you know. But I do what it takes to pick me up. That was part of my problem today. It never occurred to me, and usually I do. On really great days, I'll turn the damn lights on just to pick me up a bit, rather than be in that slump of just why would I live alone? Who the hell's coming near with pandemic and social distancing? There's nobody coming. I can do what I want, and nobody's and people that have come in, not one of them has mentioned the tree. Oh, you still got your tree up. I wish they would mention it because it almost makes me feel like, well, they're deliberately not mentioning it. They think I'm crazy. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Any of us could die at any time. I'm living in the moment. Is there a bad lag? Am I lagging tonight? Because it's like I'm talking to myself. Does anybody hear me? What the heck's going on? Does anybody hear me? Maybe I'm the one lagging. Yeah, there's bad lagging going on. It must be me. You guys can't all be lagging. It must be. There we go. We got something now. Oh, I'm missing. I look at all the. I don't know what happened. Of course, our internet went down here last week too. It was down a whole night and a half. Really asked. I don't need a moderator right now. There's no need for one. We're very, very slow. And I don't take on people that I don't know. I've never seen your neck before. I have no idea who you are. We're just careful so we don't end up in situations. That's all. It's nothing personal. Oh, so far so good. No, asked. I'm sorry, but I'm not taking on any new moderators at this time. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. I just seen you coming in just now. I don't know. I must have been lagging really bad. My screen wasn't moving at all. There's no waiting really. I'm doing Mary Jane's. There's nobody after her. There's nobody. No asked. No more. No mod. It's gonna be Christmas in July soon. There's my laugh of the day. What Lashae says, we're going to have Christmas in July soon. I can't wait to watch all the movies. I'm a little behind catching up a conversation. Okay, I can't take this anymore. Um, I don't mean anything personal, but let me see. Timeout. We'll do that. It won't be that bad. I put them on it. Look at that. I flooded the wall. That's probably what happened. Oh my God. That's bad. I'm only getting half of it. I'm trying to get caught up here. Okay, Cheryl. Okay. I should do it for permanent for them flooding the wall like that. They're just trying to be a pain in the ass because we're on late. If you come on too early, like if you're on the daytime, you're open to trolls. You come on too late at night, you're open to trolls. So, I don't know. It just picks me up, Lashae. It really, really does. I'm going to get to you now, Mary Jane. I'm catching up on all the comments. It's awful. I think what that person did screwed my end up. Ha ha ha. Well, that's craziness. You're right. Okay, here we go, Mary Jane. I've already shuffled, and all I have to do is turn the card over. About your husband and his eating right now. Okay, you're being told right off to listen to your intuition. Mary Jane, listen to your intuition. You got the High Priestess. It's the card that came up. High Priestess. So, I only temporarily muted them and got them out for 300 seconds, however long that is. So maybe they'll wander off to someone else's channel and torment them, or they'll come right back in here. And next time I'll block them for good. Permanent. Oh, there we go. The High Priestess is the card that you got, but you're to follow your intuition. Listen to your gut on this. Really, nobody can answer that question better than you can, So, she's indicating that this is a time for you going to learn some new things. Could indicate there's a spirit guide around you at this time as well. You're ready to open up more spiritually at this time as well, Mary Jane. You're learning some stuff here. I don't know what it is. It's educational, whatever it is. You can get more in touch with yourself when you can. When you have moments when you're alone, try to become more in touch with the inside you, the inner you. There could be a secret going on around you too. Like a new situation that you don't know about yet. It's yet to unfold. Keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. Just watch your husband. Keep your thoughts, keep your feelings to yourself, your opinion. Keep it to yourself. Listen to your intuition, though. Wisdom and secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, and dreams. So, you know that something's up. Yep. That's what she was all about. Okay? So, the next card to come up is a very lovely card. The Six of Pentacles. Baby, what do you want? You want up again? That means I got to sit on the edge of the chair. Go ahead. Come on up. Come up. Jeez. Furball. Look at that. The Six of Pentacles. A beautiful card. It truly is. And a beautiful prompt on it as well. Very much so. Let's see. I tell you, your husband reading or questions or readings, they're never boring. That's for darn sure with him. It's the funniest thing. Reading for you and reading for him. You're so different from the readings are so different. So wow. So you guys are having a conversation and I don't have a clue to what you're talking about. Not a clue. No dull moments in your house, yeah. With the Six of Pentacles, you've got something coming towards you in the way of a gift. It could be money, but it could be another token of love or friendship or even support. No matter, the money that you receive is going to be known as feel-good money. It's not really to pay a bill or to anything. It's to treat yourself. Maybe for you and hubby, it's a gift. It's a treat. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. So maybe it's a spa, or something along these lines. You're going to feel genuinely grateful. You really will. You'll feel full of gratitude. Sincerely. So, you could do something else with the money. You could help somebody out or, donate to your favorite charity or something along those lines. But it's up to you. But receive any gifts you do receive with thanks and with grace. If you're the one giving to others, enjoy it because giving in itself is its own reward. For the giver, there's a reward there. Keywords are finances and gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. Trying to link that in with your husband and the question. You like feel good money? Don't we all? Don't we all? Oh my God. Don't believe everything you hear. And don't. You witness something, you automatically react to it, or you do something. Don't do that. You're going to be probably shown something, but don't act on it. Let it go. It's going to go away on its own. You can tell that by this fool right here. All right. There's nothing solid about him or his meaning. There's nothing that you put your weight on. Waste of time, waste of space, waste of air. You could experience something or someone like this. All right. So, some insignificant stuff trying to squeeze its way into your everyday. Don't put up with it. Don't put up with it. Just turn your back. Ignore it like it's not even there. It'll go away. Kind of an annoyance here. The last card's a good one though. It's a really good one. I'll pull you one from the Wild Unknown Tarot as well when we're done. You got a real nice card. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. It's another nice one. Of course it is. It's Pentacles. And it's a 10. So the ending of one way of doing things, one way of expecting things, one way of being familiar with things being one way is coming to an end. Walking on a new road. in a sense. And that's probably got to do with what your husband's doing. It's bringing you onto a new road, a new path here. You're comfortable with it. You're expectant. You're waiting. You're watching. You're playing it by ear. You're taking signs from him is what you're trying to do. But good luck is coming. You could celebrate a windfall or other unexpected financial bonus, and you'll be really appreciating the stability that this brings you. There could be a family gathering on the cards as well. The usual irritations are going to disappear. You're going to be feeling the love and the support of relatives or close friends that you treat as family in your relationships. The card predicts families being joined by love, feelings being declared. Commitment follows. A couple moves in together and could announce a wedding. Appreciate the special bond you share as a group and the love that comes with commitment. And that's ringing for you right there. The love that comes with commitment, the love that you have for your husband. Level of commitment you have for him. It's at 150%. It goes without saying. It's a given. You're 100% in support of your husband. Family and celebrations, generosity and money, luck, completeness, and love. I'm seeing a very happy time for you guys. I'm seeing a happy time for you guys. It's almost like, you know, how, two mates, husband, wife, whatever, working for the same goal. So they're working on something together. They're sharing the efforts together. That's you and him. That is you and him. Yeah, for sure. I want to pull a wild unknown tarot card. What else? What else should Mary Jane know about in reference to her husband and his eating habits changing? She's, I will ask Charles as well. Is there anything else that needs to be known for Mary Jane that she needs to be aware of, that she needs to know about? Is there anything else as far as the cards go? You're planning another long trip. Really? But there's something there you're working on. You're at the same goals. There's something you're both being directed in the same path for the same thing. You're doing it together. You're in agreement with each other. You are in real agreement with each other. And it feels good. It feels good. I'm going to cut the deck right here. What? What do we got? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. That's the first time I've ever pulled that from this deck. Look at that. Wow. Let's see what the book has to say. If I can find it. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. That's the last one right there. Yeah. Okay. It's not that far back. First time I've ever pulled this card out of this deck. Come on. Oops. It's coming up here. Another 2 pages. There it is. 2 pages. All right. All right. Whether day or night, the wheel of fortune is always in motion. Some call it fate, others destiny. It's possible to go for months or years without feeling its presence. But when this card appears, the eye of the wheel is fixed upon you. Don't be surprised if there's a change of course heading your way, something you least expect. Whatever happens, whatever happens to you during this time, know that it is bringing you closer to your life's purpose. What a way to end a reading. Wow. And I'm just going to ask very blatant question of if hubby's purposely, is there a method to his madness? We'll say. That's what we'll say. Is there a method to his madness? Or is it madness? Or is it responsibility? You know, this kind of a thing. So, whoops, sorry. Okay. We're still within the parameters of Mary Jane's reading. And the question was, her husband's changed his diet. Is this on purpose? Is it intentional? Has he changed his diet? And is it intentional? Is it intentional? Charles. Mary Jane's husband's diet, he's changed it. Is it an intentional change? I got a dry mouth here. Can't hardly talk. Is he doing it for his own health to better himself? Charles is saying yes, it's intentional. Is he trying to improve his health by eating better? So he specifically went and did this on his own without telling anybody. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. There we go. Hi, Daisy. He's got a goal, does he? Yeah. Well, I guess Charles knew. There you go. Well, it's all good. It's all good stuff, you know. How are you, Daisy? How you doing? Oh, I got to get some tea into me here. I'm on really. I started really late tonight, Daisy. I don't know why. Let him have a part in the say what you guys are reading. If you think you like this or like that, or and gets him more involved. Gets him more involved. If you get his input into what supper's going to be. I call it supper. Maybe you call it dinner. I don't know. Thank you, Mary Jane. But yeah, all my lights are almost dead behind me. That drives me nuts. Not only that, it gives you, if he has input on what the meal's going to be for tonight, kind of a thing. It opens up the dialogue for other conversations. Maybe you'll use, I don't know, cabbage, and maybe you'll know the history of cabbage and what it was used for years ago. I don't know. It opens up other conversations. Yes, I agree with you. Yeah, that's good, Mary Jane. Good. You imagine learning how to cook in your 70s. That's wild. Not wild. Yeah. That's more or less been changing, I think, over the last 50 years or so. Men are more, they're either involved more with the family or they're not involved at all. So, the tea's okay. I got my window open and the air's cool. It's cooling down pretty fast. I'm trying to drink it all. Started with waffles. Okay. They've got a lot of different recipes on TikTok too. Sometimes they'll take one day and it's nothing but recipe after recipe after recipe for hours. Every now and again that happens. So I don't think so, Sarah. Let me see. I didn't hear it. Maybe it did. Don't mind me. I didn't hear the ding. I really didn't. That must be you. I see one there. That must be you. I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh my God. Yeah, it's yours. Oh my God, Sarah. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much. You're so generous of heart. You really, really are. And you want a general reading. All righty. I love the generals. You never know what's going to come up. Never ever know what's going to come up with them. So I'm so sorry. I didn't hear it. I must have been talking or my head was stuck somewhere. I just didn't hear it. So, oh, is that right, Lashae? Hi, Gail. Oh my goodness. That long? Wow. This is a general reading we're doing right now. Dear spirits, this is for Sarah Hoover. And she's asked for a general reading. So whatever you feel that you need to acknowledge to her, whatever you feel she may need to know about. Maybe there's some things she doesn't know. Maybe you could give her a heads up on things like that. For some reason, I'm hearing acknowledge. Acknowledge what something's going on in your head, in your heart. And it'll bring you some kind of peace to have it acknowledged. Something going on. I know, I miss them Lashae really bad. I've got stuff in the room there to make my own candles. I just don't have the wax. I said, I'm not paying $30 for a bag of wax when I can get 2 chunks of wax, 2 blocks of it in any old corner store or go to the back of the store. They'd have stacks of these, the paraffin. So I never get out to places like Michael's and stuff. Just once every 5 years. That's about it. But I've got the scents and I got the wicks. I can use them, anything for a mold. I know how to do that. I used to make candles years ago, all from scratch. I know what stupid mistakes to not make when I'm making candles. This is for Sarah. Here we go. One more. All right. All right. One more. One more. One more. One more roll through, and then we're cutting the deck for Sarah. They're fun to make. They're very satisfying to make. So. Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to do here. I'm going to have to take that one, too. It dropped. It slipped. Come on now. Ah, that's what I want to say. Okay. Beautiful. You had a couple of oh my God, you had a few really good cards. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there. This was the first. There was the second. This was the third. And then the fourth. And the sixth. There we go. Kind of a yo-yo. Kind of a roller coaster. Oh. Hi, Annie Moore. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I used to make them out of paraffin. And this is long before places like Michael's were open. You had a hard time looking for arts and crafts of anything in the city. They weren't real popular, but I bought a bunch of paraffin wax, box. It was Christmas time. And I had some glasses that came. They were like a wine glass, the long stem. And the body of it came up like a V. That's what it came up, like a V. And all I did was just use that part of it, And then when they came out and they were ready, I turned them upside down, kind of a thing. And some of them I put the snow on. You know how you mix the wax bristly and it makes the snow? You can coat that all on. I had used all that. I put sparkles in the whole, 9 yards and gave them all out as gifts. They were workable candles. But the color I got from broken crayons. That's what I did. I got broken crayons and I broke them up. Had tons of them. I had kids. A lot of red and a lot of green. That's what I use, mostly red and green. So yes. Hi, Kelly Cagle. Welcome. Anyway, Sarah, the very first card I pulled for you is a 3 of Wands. The prompt in this card is motivation. So it's a good card. That's a really, really good card for you. Let me get out the generic side and then we'll discuss it. It's all good. It really is. With this 3, well, because it's a card that represents motivation, self-motivation, it brings the energy of enthusiasm to everything that you do. Okay. It's predicting a nice relationship, a good love life, even celebrations involved here. And it could be weddings or engagements. The 3 is also a very brilliant card for travel. All the wands are. And things like art, the arts and sports, they're kind of like popping up here and there as well. A really good positive attitude gets you the best results no matter what. Even if you're doing things you're not crazy about, maybe you don't like sports, but you go along with it. You know what I'm saying? You go along with it. You could even find yourself taking an unusual approach to a dilemma or a situation. You could be finding ingenious ways to problem solve and get your message across to somebody. The advice, think laterally. I call it sideways thinking. Try new ways to fire up your communications and your creativity. If you want to get attention, you want to be heard, you want to be listened to, you may have to have a gimmick. You may have to take a different, people get used to each other's ways of doing things. In this case, you may need to break that familiarity up with whoever you're dealing with. And they would expect you to say this, or they would expect you to do this. They would expect, because they know you so well, all you got to do is step outside of that expectation that everybody has you pinned with and do something different. Then you're going to have someone's attention fully. Yeah. Keywords for this 3 are travel, relationships coming to the forefront. In and around you, there could be weddings, success in many things that you approach at this time. because you've got motivation behind you. For some reason, you've got this strength, this urge of motivation. So you're doing the best of the best. You're pulling the best cards out of the deck, you might say. You're pulling the best tricks out of the books. And the arts and sports could, strangely enough, be highlighted here, whether you like that or not. You need motivation. The next card I pulled for you, that's kind of a, kind of a card. The next card here, whether you agree with this right now or not, or maybe you're already in it. It's a card about recovery. It's about slowing things down, kicking back a little bit, breathing a lot easier. You're either doing it now or you're going to need to down the road. That's for sure. You're catching your breath because you need to. This is something that needs to be done. You need to be in a recovery period. You know what I mean? So this is just, I'm hearing, not the traditional little poem of slow down and smell the roses. This is more like slow down, smell the daisies. I don't know what that means. That's just what I heard. Okay. Now's the time for you to take a break. This could be your own choice or it could be imposed upon you because you're taking time away from work, a relationship, or a stressful commitment. This quiet time is necessary and an opportunity for you to take care of you. You need to rest, recuperate, and just enjoy a little bit more gentle pace of life. The forest shows some of your plans may have to go on hold in order to do this, but it's all good. It's cool. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about timing, getting things done at a certain time. It's all going to work out in your favor. Because I'm feeling like the universe is going to step in and shift things around a bit. That'll make it okay. You don't have to be under any stress over it. So, there you go. You need to take a break. Get the most important things done right now. The things that you find you will need. You need a counter, put a counter up. Do you know what I'm saying? Things that have to be done right away, get them done now. Then take a break. The little things you can do one thing at a time, a little bit, a couple times a week. Devote some time. But if you don't take a break, free and on your own choice, the universe will step in and make sure that you take a break. You don't want that. You really don't want that. I speak from experience. And I thought, this is what it means when they say that karma and the universe has no emotional imprint on us. It's got nothing to do with emotions, not even physical pain. This kind of a thing. I got it. That's one of the lessons I learned. Universe just follows the plan. It doesn't ask the whys or the hows. It just does what needs to be done. And for me, I ended up in the hospital, getting 2 surgeries in one night. This is just a couple of years ago, I mean, the universe couldn't have been any more clear. You're not to be doing any readings. You're not at all. None. And I knew something was coming before it came. And I knew I had to slow down. I knew that's what I was supposed to do. And I didn't do it. The universe stepped in and did it for me. And put me on my back for a good 6 weeks. And about there. These things do happen this way. Not good. All you have to do, the only effort, is for you to accept that this is how things just need to be at this time. You're going to make progress, but only when the time is right. And you have no control over that, right? The keywords are inaction, time away, taking a relationship break, healing, peace, stillness, and rest. You have to let it go for a bit. You got to come up for air. or otherwise you're not at your best. Doing something that's close to your heart, something that's very important to you, you're not going to be at your best. You're not going to do the best job that you should be able to do. Excuse me 1 minute. You don't want to do a half-assed job, Sarah. You got to somehow talk your husband into taking a break with you. Is what you have to do. You have to get him thinking it's a good idea. Or maybe even convince him it was his idea and you're going along with it. Yeah. You're being a good honey bunny, are you? Yeah, you are. Boys, you guys are surprising me tonight. I didn't even, I'm telling you. The only other option was to go and lay in bed and watch TikTok for the next couple of hours. So I'd still be awake whether I'm on here or not. I'm still awake. Doesn't matter. So I don't know why I've developed this bad habit of being awake till 3 in the morning for crying out loud. You know. The next card that I pulled here for you is a beauty. One of my favorites, Sarah. One of my favorites. Yeah, Mary Jane, thank you for piping up on that. Because it's true. That's why I was mentioning mine. And I knew it was coming 3 to 4 weeks before it hit me. I knew something not pleasant was coming. And it was meant for me and only me. Nobody else. It was meant for me. And I was not going to be happy about it. I guess not. You know, I was pretty upset about it. I was miserable about it. Driven to extreme pain. Trying to eat because I'm diabetic. And all I had was a plate of macaroni and cheese. Seashell things. And I was so hungry. And I went and sat in my armchair and I stood back up again. I went, fine, I'll eat standing up. You know, I got 2 or 3 mouthfuls. I said, I can't do this another minute. Went to the microwave, shoved the plate in the microwave, slammed the mic, called my son, one of my sons at work, the closest one to me. I need to go to the hospital. I didn't have Bear then. I said, I need to go to the hospital. I can't stand this anymore. I am through the roof with pain. I can't sit down. I can't lay down. I can't do anything. It's killing me standing here. So I went to the hospital. Away we went. And I knew it was coming. And I knew this. I knew I was going to be there for the night. When we left the house, I said, they're going to be keeping me tonight. I know they are. Make sure my house is kept locked up. Look after things I have to look after. Hopefully I'll be back home tomorrow. And that's just the way it went. 2 surgeries kept me for a little while. And I knew when the IVs came out, I said, I must be almost ready to go home. And I was. They said, you can go home and recover. You don't need to do it here. You're good to go, kind of a thing. So, you know, yeah, then it's time for you to step in and do something about that, Sarah. You really have to. Lovely to see you too, Mary Jane. Sweetest of dreams to you. And good luck with hubby. Have fun with it. You were bedbound for a week? Yeah. Telling you, you got to listen to that little, seems like this unassuming little card. A 4, you know, the 4 of swords. It seems so insignificant. It's a lower arcana. It's just not, you wouldn't believe the punch this son of a, you wouldn't believe what it can do to you if you don't take a break. You just can't believe it. But the next card that I love so much here, look at this, Sarah. What a beautiful card. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Oh my God, that's a nightmare, Sarah. Wow. Jeez. Well, you better be careful, extra careful then, even more so. Your husband will work himself till he's sick and you could hurt yourself. And you don't need that to happen and have all these renovations on the go. You're better off take a break, catch your breath, relax. When you get your energy back, then go back into it. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. I love this card. Just the very colors excite me. They really do. Incredible. Where am I going? Wands. The very first one. Yes, there it is. I got it. I got it, Pontiac. You have a really nice night, Mary Jane. Thank you so much once again. You know, some of you guys here tonight, you're like part of the furniture. Bea Fundy Fortunes, you're part of the furniture. You know, Mary Jane's one of them. She's here, whether she gets a reading or not, she's here, which is lovely. I love it. With this beautiful, beautiful Ace of Wands, you're crowned with success under the influence of this creative ace, because new projects, work, ideas, maybe even travel plans can take off. You get the green light right across the board. You're also able to communicate very well now. This way you're able to share your vision and people see the picture that you're painting for them. You're able to even persuade other people to get on side with you and agree with you and support you. If you've been wondering if any of your plans are going to succeed, whatever you've got on the go, this card is here to tell you yes. Listening to your intuition is also going to strengthen your spiritual beliefs. Additional meaning is fertility and growth, planting many seeds in your life. This is beautiful. It's the beginning of a new journey or a new adventure for you. Step into your own power, invent, talk, and create. Because whatever you say now is going to be well received by other people. Keywords are beginnings, intuition, adventure, ideas, creativity, success, and growth in every sense of the word. And it's a beautiful thing. I got a good feeling about your renovations. I got a good feeling you're gonna follow through with all the plans that you have. Very beautifully. Very beautifully. But you make sure and take that break in between at times, and more than one break. You know, you can tell by the way that you feel inside when you need that break. And if you're feeling it, he's feeling it. And you can lay the guilt on and say, you know what? If you don't take the break with me, I guess I'll just keep working till I drop, till something happens. But you need him to take the break with you. You have to prioritize things. Now, see, here's a card that's come into the picture here. A little bit of reality, I guess. You could suffer some kind of a loss. Usually with this card, it's known as a thief card of tarot. So usually these are things taken without your knowledge. If you had known, it would be against your will, kind of a thing. Keep everything under lock and key. Protect what is important to you, no matter what it is or who it is. Protect, protect, protect. Don't be so quick to just be so tired and have a dismissive attitude and tell somebody yes or yes you can't, and without really thinking things through. Don't answer too quickly. When you get in this mode, this is where you really have to slow things down so that you stay on top of things and you're completely aware and you have a sharp eye and intuition as well. So when you smell that something smells fishy, you're darn right it's fishy. Okay, be careful. You could suffer some kind of loss. Just be aware, aware, aware. The next card we have here is the Eight of Wands. It is a travel card of tarot. A travel card. Beautiful card, just the same. Not a bad one at all. Where are we? Number 8. Okay. There we go. I suppose my tea's cold by now. Almost. Almost. One thing about tea, it can either perk you up when you need to be perked up and awake, or it can put you to sleep and relax you enough that you sleep. So, okay. With the Eight of Wands, every corner of your life, from love to family, work to projects, everything's picking up. All under the influence. Excuse me. All under the influence of the eight. Anything that you've been dealing with, delays and holdups, slowing things down, all that's going to stop. Everything is going to turn into action, activity. If you have any travel plans, they're going to fire up. You're going to find yourself fielding a lot more calls and emails and appointments and stuff. The communication sector of your life is going to become full. You're going to be very, very busy, Sarah. Matter of fact, you're going to feel like you're in constant demand, almost like you're overwhelmed and too much on the go, and you don't want to get in that spot. You have to be more self-disciplined in that way, Sarah. Nobody's going to tell you to take a break. You have to tell you to take a break. Nobody else would dare tell you to take a break. And you'll listen to yourself faster than you will anybody else. You know by the way you feel. If you hit a wall, you've hit your limit for the moment. It's only it's only for a short time. It's not forever. You take a break, a little bit of respite, just because you need to. The advice: you take a breath before saying yes to all offers. Choose carefully. That way you won't waste energy or time running in circles. And that's the last thing that you want to do. Communication and speed, news, motivation, action, excitement, and movement are all part of this beautiful Eight of Wands. A busy, crazy, hairy time. You may feel bewildered. You may feel overwhelmed, like what the hell is going on? Why is it this? Either way it works, there's absolutely nothing going on in your life. And then all of a sudden, 5 or 6 things rear their heads at the same time. Everything happens at the same time. That's how you're going to feel. Again, you got blessed with this beautiful card. Ace of Pentacles. You're very lucky. Very lucky. This card represents prosperity. What a great card for you to have. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. That turtle has a look of contentment and peace on its face. And it wants for nothing. All its needs are met. You worked every day. God almighty. God love you. Yeah. So with the Ace of Pentacles, first thing off the card is telling you that money is coming in. You're going to be receiving either a reward of some kind or a gift. You could have a pretty sharp eye and spy some opportunities to even generate more income through new work or personal projects. In relationships, in regards to people and emotions, the Ace is showing stability within your relationships. Another meaning of the cards may be, no, you're not. You're not moving to a new home, but you are investing in your property by redecorating, maintaining, upgrading, renovating. Overall, the Ace reveals a very happy, stable, and successful time, albeit challenges in between, such as taking a break, getting your rest, trusting your own people. You got to watch for that. The advice: maximize your good fortune while you have it. Make your money work for you because you deserve this. It's time to make a wise financial decision as well. That would have to do with your bigger picture. Beginnings and finances, new jobs, success, property, security, and creativity. And one of my top 3 cards that I personally love, you got it. It's your last card. Look at that. You got the gorgeous, beautiful, breathtaking star. She's a star of the star, ready to receive. She's wide open to receive blessings, open and willing, and all that. Really, really nice. Beautiful, 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 beautiful card. She's my favorite, one of my favorites, my top 3. She's right underneath the card number 1, the manifester, the magician. Love, love, love her. I'm an eternal optimist. I'm a fool, I know. But I've been called that so many times in my life. You never give up. I said, no, I never do. I know when to give up. And I give up when I have to. But 90% of the time, no, I don't give up at all. Nope. Even better. Even better with the star. She's an ethereal mermaid. She reaches for a shining star on the horizon. On the horizon of the ocean, a symbol of hope, healing, and renewal. The mermaid's scales are purple, which symbolizes intuition. The seaweed and water represent old emotions and the past. And their green color signifies healing and the heart chakra. Pentagram beside her signifies spiritual connection. You've worked through some heartache and conflict, and you've understood the lessons of these difficult experiences. You're now beginning to feel hope again. The more you place your trust in the universe to protect you, the more the star will guide you toward happier times. The card, therefore, reveals personal growth for you, and this is coming through healing past issues, where you can be free from old patterns of relating and feeling more whole and fulfilled in your future. The star is also a card about creativity and offers great reassurance that you are on the right path. So if you've been conflicted, suffering, or doubting your abilities, the star in your reading is a sure sign that everything is going to be fine. The advice: follow your heart, respect your inner knowing, trust the universe will bring you whatever you need. Creativity, dreams, intuition, healing, spiritual path, rebirth, and wishes. And I got another card I want to pull from the Wild Unknown. Hold on. What do you have to add to Sarah's reading tonight? Is there anything else? Whoops. Well, maybe not now. I dropped over half the deck. Hold on. Jeez. Those cards that still feel like new. That's what they're like to handle. Terrible. I gotta make sure that none fell on the other side of that table. There's a brace. Oh yeah, they did. All right. I think I got them all. There. Jeez. All right. Sorry about that little interlude. Gosh, sorry about that, guys. There. My hands hurt too. That doesn't help. Believe you me. Okay. I don't like it when the cards bunch up together. I hate that. I like pulling the cards singular. Okay. This is still within the parameters of Sarah's reading. What else do you see for her? No matter how big, no matter how small. Mommy's going to be done in a few minutes, honey. And then we'll go to bed. I don't think there's any more readings after this. Sarah's the last one. So, there we go. I'm going to cut right here. I just want to see if there's anything else. And I'll know if it doesn't fit or make sense because I feel that. What do we got? Six of Swords. Yeah. One moment. That's not a bad card. Six of Swords is all about coming through something crazy or challenging and things calming down. Where are my swords? Where are my swords? There's a six. Oh, that's not. Oh, what did I say? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well, they look like damn swords to me, but yet that's not the picture I'm seeing here. What is this all about? Really? You can't make this stuff up. Remember, you got the Seven of Swords. You represent loss. You got it again. You got it again. Where's this? Oh, he's laying on the seventh sword. You can barely see it. He's laying on one sword. See, there's 6 above. And he's laying on the 7th. In a way, I cringed that I pulled that card again. You can't make this up. We'll see what this book has to say. The 6. Okay. 6 swords hang in plain view. While the 7th is tucked under the sly fox's tail. So goes the story of the 7 of Swords. A secret is being kept. You're either the keeper or you're the kept from. And it's time to identify which. W-H-I-C-H. It's time to identify which you are. Which one? Deceit and avoidance linger in the air. You're to face the cause of this secrecy or risk ostracizing yourself. Wow. Face the cause of the secrecy. You've got to deal with it when you find it. When it opens up, you have to deal with it. If you don't, you'll be ostracized. There's something there you have to stand up for. You have to speak about what you know is what you need to do. You could see something wrong, going the wrong way, happening the wrong. And if people found out that you knew after the fact about a secret, that's what would ostracize you. People would be saying, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you say something? Why did you help keep them a secret? You know, this kind of a thing. So, wow. Thank you, Sarah. We're all done readings for the night, too. By the way, no more readings. How long have I been in? 2 hours and 10 minutes. And that went pretty fast. And I could see myself sitting here doing nothing all night because I come on so late. What time have I got? I've got 1:45 a.m. I think it's bedtime. I do. I think it's bedtime. Put away my cards while I'm sitting here talking to you all. It's not a bad reading. There's a lot of good things in there, but I don't know. Don't you pay the price for somebody else's shortcomings. I'm hearing that for you as far as the card 7 of Swords. You don't do that. You don't put your own word at risk. People know you're good for your word. If you say something, people listen. They pay attention. Don't let that change, whatever you do. Because you're dealing with unsavory situation, and whoever else is involved, who's the getter, the goer of that situation, the cause of it, They'll deflect everything from themselves and put it on you. They're that type of person. You can't risk that. You have to stay on top of things. But you got, my God, the Ace of Pentacles, and you got the Star, and it's just, you got the Ace of Wands. You got some gorgeous cards. And those big major arcana cards as well, they lessen the power of the darker cards, the shadowed cards. It could be a lot worse, put it that way. But because you got the cards you did, it really takes a lot of the power, wipes it right out, pretty much. Thank you so much, Gina Wood. Same to you. If you're a mom, same to you. Very much so. My day will be empty tomorrow because my kids have to work. Nothing I can do about it. So it'll be kind of I'm hoping the sun comes out to kind of combat that kind of a down feeling. I don't want to be down like that. That's for sure. What is that? Okay. You do have to be aware and second guess people too, Sarah. Second guessing people. You're welcome. You got some busy times ahead of you. Oh my God Almighty. Overwhelming. I really hope you take those breaks. You and your husband take the breaks. It should be a labor of love. When you're renovating, should be a labor, and if it's a labor, toil, stress, fatigue, challenges, it's not fun anymore. Maybe try to keep it fun. And thank you for your generous donation, Sarah. Thank you very much. I appreciate it very, very much, very much. I didn't even expect to make that amount for the whole evening. I did not. I said, geez, it's Saturday night. And it's so late. Normally I start hours earlier. So who knows? I might be back tomorrow night, but I'll try to make it earlier. But I did have a private reading. As soon as I shut this live off, I can start. I've got it all processed. The private readings process. It's just sitting and waiting to go on YouTube to be uploaded. So as soon as I shut this off, and she'll have a reading by morning. So I'm happy about that. Yeah. Listening to the pitter patter of the rain. Summer's going to be on us very soon. How fantastic is that? I love summer nights. Summer days, there's some beauties, but summer nights is where I feel so calm and content. Love summer nights. There's nothing like it. Well, there's only 7 of you in here. Thank you for the likes, everybody. That was really kind. I guess we'll say goodnight so you guys can go to bed too. Must be late where you are. Oh, really? Feels like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it's my age or something, but I'm cold all the time lately. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still like my fresh air. I'm not cold right now. I guess I'm more of a nighttime person than a daytime person. It's all good. I can do what I want. I live alone, so I can do that. And I truly am not expecting anybody to come here tomorrow because the boys are all working. So, thank you very much, everybody. Remember, to keep your peace since you can share your love and your light out with the rest of the world. Wherever you are in the world, it's needed. Try to do some little good deed every day. Something small. As long as it's something. It'll make you feel better about yourself as well. Never know, that's right. Thank you, everybody. Much love to you, and thank you for being here tonight. I wasn't expecting it. The night turned out different than what I thought it was going to be. So I'm feeling a little bit better about some things in my life that have to be taken care of, and maybe they'll be taken care of a little faster now because of all your generous hearts. I wish you all the best and only the best. But remember, Sarah, negative cards, they've been belittled by the wonderful cards that you had, and that's truth. Believe it. Namaste to you, my tribe. We'll see you again, maybe tomorrow night. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Thank you so, so much for your support and your interest and for being here. Have a wonderful night. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to those it applies to.